Alright, let's do this little YouTube video. What do you think, Jack? Should we show them how we do it? Let's show them how it's done. We got the old Buick Rendezvous here. I just tore the engine down. New head gaskets, intake, upper and lower, a whole bunch of stuff. But we didn't replace any sensors, and nobody was ever able to scan this because there was a fuse out that didn't allow it to get any power. So my buddy let me borrow this. This is literally a $10, not shitting you, MS300. It's a knockoff of an Altel 300. So we went ahead and plugged it in. It's I think it's literally just telling us what it does right now. It's just got basic power. We need to put the key in, and then we're gonna go ahead and let it run through its scan. So let's do that now. Oh, I gotta have my keys. Isn't that right? There we go. Dun, 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 dun. Put the key in. Turn it forward just enough for the battery thing to come on. And then let's see what we get. Does it change? Do I gotta... It doesn't appear to have changed. So let's start the car. It says link error. Let's unplug it. And let's plug it back in. Now the car shouldn't have to be running. Alright, it's reading now. Okay. So DTC, this is just going to show us our codes, and I know I've got 3 of them. So let's go back to that. It's only got 2 buttons. You think I'd be good at using it. So, we're only showing 2 right now. We've got 171 and 340. Nice. Oh, the long shift is not in there because we're not driving it as of right now. So those 2 are the crankshaft sensor, and I also have a, I have a leak. So I'm running lean in cylinder 1. We can go ahead and turn this off. And let's see if this can help us find out more about that. We'll presume you know how to look up codes and that you found it. Oh, I need a crank sensor. Oh, I have lean cylinder 1. What's next? Well, let's see what else this thing has. Looking at the DTC, we don't want to erase. This is going to be all the systems. So, this is the system that gathers information. So it's gathered some, and yeah, so it's saying it's on. It also could mean that it's got a system problem, and that's the check engine light, that this is putting the check engine light on. Either way, it's got data. Misfire system with the spark plugs and everything is functional. It'll either say ready, like not ready, or NA, I believe. So spark plugs and everything, happy. Fuel, that means fuel pump, fuel pressure, all that is happy. Nice. That's exactly what we want. Let's keep going down the line here. CCM. Don't get me wrong, I am not totally certain what CCM is, but I'm really glad that it's ready. You know, everything's just these abbreviations, so CCM is probably not smog related, because I'm going to guess we're going to get to some burnout smog stuff. CAT, not ready. So what that means is it gathers data from the O2 sensors, one before and one after the CAT. And the one after the CAT basically tells it how well the catalytic converter is removing hydrocarbons. Is it cooling the stuff down? It's saying right now it's not collected the data. Now I also erased stuff, probably shouldn't have, but that's what it's saying right now. So we got one system that we could definitely work on, and I know there's one more. HCM we don't have. EVAP, not ready. So this ties in with something else. Jax, you gonna tell them or you want me to tell? I'll tell you guys, I'll tell you. So I got a code that's telling me I'm running lean in my first cylinder, which would mean I got like a vacuum leak or something. You know, we've got air coming into the system. Hopefully this still has the other data, but before I finish that, I turn the car off. I don't want my lights being on. Let me show you the others. See, we got our O2 reading and good, and our second one for the hydrocarbons is reading and good. It could be lazy, but at least it's working, right? EGR, working. The only thing that gave us unhappiness is the cat and the evap. And like I was saying, the evap and the cap go together. So I was thinking, you know what? That gave me enough info. Let's jump to a smoke test. We'll pop this out of here. We'll pressurize this with smoke and see where it leaks. You know, but in all reality, everybody else has done this 100,000 times. So everybody knows what the leak is. That valve that was failing. Let's see if we can get you in here. It's this right here. This comes from the fuel tank, and it's electronically operated, and it opens and closes and shoots the built up pressure from the gas tank into the intake. Well, right now it's just stuck open like a straw. I can start the car up and you'll be able to hear it. It's like so more air is being brought in than the sensor's telling the engine, and it's having to add fuel. So it's like, whoa, something, it ain't right. So I'm throwing a code. There you go. So can you use a $10 scanner and fix a lot of problems? I mean, I ain't gonna say you can't. I sure feel like you can. I got that sensor. I'm gonna take this off. You remove the belt and 3 bolts through the pulley, of course, and you can remove that out of the way. Camshaft sensor for 20 bucks. Another 20 bucks here. And then my other issue is I have a long shift. Which, funny thing is see, there's the transmission case. You can actually unbolt that and move it out maybe 6 inches and get in there and replace your shift solenoids. I don't think I could do that. For me, I would have to take the wheel and the axle off, and you have to drop the cradle down and stuff and get access to the trans. It's on my list and I want to do it. But what we're going to do is we're going to replace that, and we're going to replace that cam sensor. And then they have a cheater kit for right under your trans. You drop your pan and your filter, and there's a couple of shifting devices in there that they've made a kit to modify, and it will keep you from getting these constant long shifts, kill your code, you know, get you back into shape. But really, I know what it needs. It needs those sensors. I may find somebody that does it, that pops that case over to the side and goes ahead and slips them in. If I can find somebody that's got those skills, that'll do the job at the right price, I'll have it done. If not, later for this channel, you know, I plan to build one of these LX9s. I want to buy one from the junkyard, and I want to get the transmission and rebuild it too. So really, my plan is to run this engine hard and then replace the whole engine and trans together. It all drops out in the cradle, and then I'll put like all new motor mounts and everything, and just have it put right back up in. That's my goal. Spend some money, get door skins, new window, make this thing nice, and just keep on driving it, you know. It's the biggest savings you can have by not buying a new car, not paying a payment, not paying tax over. Here in Oklahoma, the longer you keep the car registered, the cheaper it is. So like after 5-6 years, you're paying $20 a year for your tag, which it starts out at $100. So it builds up over time. So yeah, all right guys, I just wanted to give you a little rundown. You know, I don't use scanners a whole lot, and I'm stupid for it, and I love this one. Now, what kind do I really want as a mechanic? You want the one that has a screen, so not only do we get these data on these systems, whether they're working or not, it would show me like the trim. So it would show me a chart and show me it's having to add gas and what its readings are and what they aren't, you know, so I can look and see like, oh, there's no reading there, you know, and fix that. But this will tell you whether the system as a whole is able to operate, you know, which is really cool. And it does help you to verify things, because, you know, I had that general code But without knowing that the evap system had an issue, I would not have jumped straight to that thing. I would have definitely done the test. And it won't pull the VIN, not supported on this one. And let's see, you want to see how it works? See, we've got the erase, we got the engine light on. I'll go ahead and hit erase. Yes. And now it should have no engine light. But now it has to rebuild its data. No biggie though, you know, I just wanted to show y'all how it's done. But yeah, a little $10 Temu scanner. You can do some stuff with it. You can also help some people out and seriously bore Husqvarnas that would much rather be doing anything else. Take it easy, guys.